and Titan. We're going live on Facebook, but we're going to take a break right now, a very quick break, and then come back and go live.
Have you washed your hands today? Join PowerFM Zimbabwe and the world in the Safe Hands campaign and help curb the spread of germs and the COVID-19 virus. Wash your hands as often as possible after using the bathroom and before eating or handling food to stay safe and healthy. This message is brought to you by your Safe Hands friend, PowerFM Zimbabwe.
COVID-19 has proven to be a real threat to humanity. Zimbabwe is not spared. In light of the recent upsurge in COVID-19 cases, the First Lady, Amai Auxilia Mnangagwa, is calling for a week of prayer and fasting from 28 June to 4 July 2021. Our God will definitely see us through. Your health is your priority. Mask up, sanitize, maintain social distance, and get vaccinated. Let us seek divine intervention as we join Amai in praying against this deadly virus.
We are ready now, we are ready, yo. Check your time till it's lunchtime, ready, yo. It's in a Chamvary, the lunchtime rocker, my friend. Hango at the foot, I think that's all I coca, yeah. Takumba spokwa nemi manzi, but PowerFM pane mari, no kapa nema fancy. My first name a baby, and I'm a baba, yango happy. Hey, what up, everybody? It's your boy T Guns. It's lunchtime radio, and right now you're listening to Chamvary, the lunchtime rocker on PowerFM.
Lunchtime radio.
This is Center Stage with the latest and the hottest issues with Chamvary, brought to you by NMB Bank. NMB Bank, in pursuit of excellence.
Bonanza wenza inkosikazi ubengo amumfazi sithandane cause I've always loved you. Wenza inkosikazi ubengo amumfazi always love you. Wenza inkosikazi ubengo amumfazi sithandane. Oh baby, I see where she knows she passy. You don't want to go out see what I see. I see where she knows she passy. You don't want to go out see what I see. I'm mad about the way I know kuchita. Every day I should go kuchita. My chicks akawana achingo mo pipa. WhatsApp yanela code. Ukafunza no kunjenga konge pothole. Not today you be standing on the crossroads. You can change your life. It's time that I make it right. Bonanza wenza inkosikazi ubengo amumfazi sithandane cause I've always loved you. Wenza inkosikazi ubengo amumfazi sithandane. Oh baby, I see where she knows she passy. You don't want to go see what I see. I see where she knows she passy. You don't want to go see what I see. Bana, it's Cook. Listen, babe, I remember the first time and place when I saw the smile on your face. I knew from that time that though you weren't mine, I wanted need you in my embrace. And now that I got the chance, I got to make my advance. Cause you only live once, you know what I want. Baby, it takes two to dance. Oh baby, I see you waiting to shitty passing. The wrong one who see what I see. Oh baby, I see you waiting to shitty passing. The wrong one who see what I see.
Minutes before 3 o'clock is our time right now, and welcome to Center Stage, brought to us by NMB Bank. Want to say shout out to everybody that's tuned in right now, whether via Facebook or tuned in via www.powerfm.co.zw. Let me tell you why I'm saying big shout out to you. It's because of you guys who tune into this show every week that we have such a big bank, a prestigious bank like NMB, coming onto the show and saying, listen, we want to sponsor Center Stage because that's where the people are. So NMB Bank is the proud cash collection partner of money transfer organizations. Are you receiving money through World Remit? Send it to Mukuru or Small World. Well, NMB Bank has got you covered for your cash pickup. Simply visit our dedicated money transfer agency at corner 1st Street and Kwame Nkrumah in Harare. Or you can find us at Mohammed Musa Wholesalers or any NMB branch nationwide. It's hassle-free and US dollars cash are guaranteed. And I'm not just saying this because I'm doing this program. Whenever I get money sent via World Remit or sometimes send it to, I actually go to NMB because NMB has got short queues. I'm not saying it's not a lie. Go and see for yourself. They've got short queues, and even if there's a long queue, you are served quickly and efficiently. As now, mira uchichinja side roga mira naro wagara pass ombo chinja wagara left side ombo gara right side. NMB is fast. I trust NMB. So go to NMB. If you want to pick up money from World Remit, send it to Mukuru or Small World. Like I said, it's hassle-free and US dollar cash is guaranteed. We got Olinda Chapel Nkomo as well as Titan in the studio. Like, I keep wanting to call you Njabulo Nkomo, but people will be like, who is Njabulo? Who is that one?
Tell me that.
No, but we know you as Titan, because even with Olinda, we've always known her as Olinda. And I was saying this before we went live. I said the only Olinda says her name the right way. So please just tell us how you say Olinda.
Say it.
The
way you answer the phone,
Olinda.
Come closer.
Olinda.
Yes, you see the O. It's so pronounced.
I believe there's different versions to how people say their names depending on the purpose of the call.
Yes, and conversation.
Yeah. So if it's a money call, it has a money voice and a money accent.
All right. So with you, Njabulo, when it's your mother calling, and then, okay, if you're calling on behalf of family issues, how do you say, hi, this is Njabulo? Hi, this is Njabulo.
Hi, Njabulo.
All right, and then it's a business call. You're picking up the phone. You don't know who's calling.
Hi, this is Njabulo.
You see, even you change it. Even you change it.
I told you, that has to be...
And when she answers the phone, how does she do it?
Apparently, I've got different accents depending on the conversation I'm having. Apparently, there's a money accent, and there's a... stop doing what you're doing accent.
What is your mom accent? Nandi, stop doing that right now. Titan knows it. Dude.
I don't know. It's in the moment. It's always Nandi.
How does it sound?
That one speak. I just pick up my daughter and leave.
You see Nandi playing with your perfume, expensive perfume and your expensive makeup.
It's
Nandi?
It's mostly the makeup.
The makeup, that's what Nandi loves.
I was quite upset with her this morning. It's actually our 3rd wedding anniversary today.
Oh, Congratulations.
And the child took my wedding rings and I'm missing the wedding band now. So
it's one of them.
All right, on behalf of Vanatete Nkomo, iwe wangochisire ma wedding band pachena ne ofu.
Zvananga ndichikoropa.
Aiwa maina. Usha yako iwe wangochifana kumeka shot ma ring ari kure. Koda yakamedza ring takupopota on behalf of Titan. Koda yakamedza ma ring. Then what?
She needs to replace those rings. Anotanda moto.
All right, big shout out to everybody that's getting in touch. People are loving the fact that we have them both in the studio. You can go onto our Facebook Live Facebook page, which is PowerFM Zimbabwe. Remember, this program is proudly brought to us by NMB Bank, and we have Olinda in the studio as well as Titan. And you know, we want to just get to find out what's been going on with Olinda, but we're mainly going to focus on Olinda, even though Titan is here teaching Pinza here and there. But before we move on, we don't have a lot of time, but Titan was telling me off air that Bo was produced by 8 producers. Why 8?
Because certain things have... Some people are good at certain things more than the others. So, you never should touch Kemunweze. Because the beautiful keys you hear there are Adrian's. And the drum you'd hear is mainly Yagi Dojo. You know, the whole concept was by Nash. You know, the executive production was by me and Begotten Son. You know, I'm so losing names.
4, 5.
There's a lot.
There's a lot. So you all came together to produce this hit, which is called Bo.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. It came out very well. So we don't have a lot of time to dwell on that. We're just going to jump into Olinda. Olinda, I think one of the questions that we always wonder about you is, what was your life like when you were growing up?
My life?
What were your interests and your hobbies? What were you like when you were growing up?
Exactly the person that I am today. Nothing different. Growing up in primary school, those that went to school with me will tell you, Kuti, I was always an A student. In primary school. Believe it or not, I was actually the captain of my house, captain of the school team in athletics. I was captain of a lot of things, athletics wise. So I was always involved in sports at primary school, and I was always involved in different types of projects. So I'm the kind of person that gets bored with just the most minimal of things. So yeah, growing up, it's for me, I was always independent. I don't know, just a people person, just going out there, speaking with the neighbors, being around the neighbors. And as soon as I get my plate, the first thing I want to do is I want to take that plate and go to the neighbors and share my plate with them. So I've always been the person that I am today,
who likes to share
just
what you have.
And I'm number 7 out of 8 kids. I've got 4 older brothers. I've got 2 older sisters, 1 is late, and I only have 1 younger sister.
Wow.
So I've always suffered from middle child syndrome, the forgotten one. Anongonzi, she's there, many more.
Okay.
Not the firstborn or the lastborn.
So you're like the middle child.
Yeah, so I've always learned to be independent.
Because
you know how it's like growing up, the oldest child and the lastborn are the ones that get most of the attention. So I learned my independent skills when I was very, very young.
All right. We just want to fix the setup in here. People on social media are complaining that they can't really see Olinda. So we're just going to take like a 30-second break so that we can just fix the microphones and get Olinda in full view for everyone. All right, so I read somewhere professionally that you are a qualified nurse. Is this true?
Where did you hear that?
Social media.
Okay, so I'm not a qualified nurse.
Oh, it's because
I just have a health and social care company. It was a choice that I had to make in regards to what is a lucrative business. You know, my background is business entrepreneurship. The first training I ever did in business was I did business management and administration, and then I did a training course with Empretech Zimbabwe, where they train entrepreneurs, which is funded by the United Nations. So it was a case of deciding what industry I wanted to work in business-wise. So health and social care is a very lucrative business, and COVID being a very good example. Whether you're in a pandemic, whether there's war, whether there's hunger or drought, name it, medication and health and social care still is a necessity. So it's a lucrative business to invest in.
All right.
So no, I am not a qualified nurse.
It's just that you do recruitment. That's why people
I do
assume.
recruitment and I employ nurses.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a live that you did early in 2020, and you spoke about your entrepreneurship journey. You spoke about how you've always been this go-getter. You've highlighted it on just now. And you've never been afraid to try new things. So maybe there's people that didn't see that live. Can you just real quickly tell us what you've gone through as in the types of businesses you've ventured in, which shows how much of a strong entrepreneur you are?
Well, with my health and social care business, that's the first business I've ever had, and I've been with it for 9 years now. I do have a few hands in other projects where we are silent partners, and we would not want to put it out there because we need to protect that brand. Because sometimes we do get a bit of a backlash, which is quite unnecessary. So the other things that we do that are not public, that do not need the public's information, we try and keep protected as much as we possibly can. Yeah.
So last year,
She forgets she owns a makeup line.
oh yes,
Cosmetics
yes,
line.
yes.
Yeah.
She owns a consultancy service. As
Yeah.
well.
Oh, look at Titan coming through with the facts. Drop them facts, Titan.
Oh yeah. We are opening a sort of like a beauty stop whereby a lot of people come to me and they ask me about we under Olinda Chapel Cosmetics, we were doing makeup, but we're now venturing into something that would fall under health and social care as well. They kind of merge together. A lot of people ask me about my skin. First and foremost, I am mixed race. That's the first thing I say. And I always encourage people to be comfortable in their own skin, how they are. But facts still remain. There are people that are using the worst of the worst type of products to lighten their skin, whereby, you end up, the older you grow after using those products, your skin becomes really, really bad. So we are introducing under Olinda Chapel Cosmetics a new type of way of lightening your skin without using anything toxic to you. It actually has health benefits. Things like IV vitamin boosts for people that work long hours. Sometimes you're just tired and you're like, oh God, I need something that will give me energy. So you can go to one of our clinics where there is actual doctors
Before you come to work.
and you get an IV drip for all types of vitamins and stuff like that.
Okay, so your girl is definitely getting the bag. She is in the
I'm
bag.
trying to.
She is in the bag. Don't get it twisted. All right. So you also did say last year that you had enrolled into law school. Why law school? And are you still in school?
I am still in school and I am passing. I shock myself. And whatnot. And he tells me every time, because I write an exam or an assignment every 6 weeks. And I always do it the last minute. Because I'm so busy.
We are procrastinators.
Yeah, but I'm passing 60%, 65, 70%. And so, I'm now in my second year. I've got another year to go. But the reason why I want to do law school is for three things. My mother always said, you argue for the gods. You should be a lawyer. Growing up, my mother always wanted me to be a lawyer. So this is one for her.
That's evident.
And secondly, for my daughter. I need her to understand that education is also extremely important in life.
So what kind of a lawyer do you want to become?
I want to be an advocate for young girls and women. So at the moment, under the Olinda Chapel Foundation, we have set up a group of young lawyers that have come together that will be doing pro bono work for those on low income. So you find there are cases whereby people are in remand prison, but they have been bailed out officially by the judge, but can't afford Maria bail, $10, Jaika, $20. So they will be representing that type of client group.
5 years.
Yeah.
Because they can't, and it keeps getting postponed and postponed and postponed. We also have people that are our other main focus within the judiciary system is people with mental health problems. They're being put into the same general population when obviously they've committed a crime, but they've got psychiatric issues that need attending to. So we are advocating for them to be a special prison type whereby those with mental health problems can be looked after and their mental health needs are taken care of.
All right, we're running out of time. I need us to move quickly because we only left with 14 minutes and we're also going to need to open up the calls. So based on what you're saying, your passion is also with helping people, with you becoming a lawyer. Does this also have something to do with what you have been through as a person, your passion deciding to get into this because you know how unfairly things can go and how you can help people by standing up for them, these discrepancies? Does that all come into play there?
Excuse me, I've got a bit of
Sorry,
a cough.
before you answer, someone said to me, Anzi, someone said on WhatsApp, Anzi, the reason why Olinda is coughing is because I'm not kapi coffee.
No.
She normally has a cup of coffee. We apologize.
I know, right?
Didn't bring coffee for you
Can
today.
I have some water, please? It's only because it's been really
Go and
dusty
get one,
and I've been coughing a little bit. I don't have COVID.
Maybe it's the weather change.
Yeah. No. It has got nothing. All my philanthropy work has got nothing to do with the Olinda that people see out there. Mm-hmm. It has got nothing to do with the vision or the Olinda Chapel Foundation's constituency. Mm-hmm. As a person, as a human being, Chamvary, I live to be of service. Mm-hmm. It is. If people ask me what my purpose is in life, it is not about becoming rich. It's not about being very well known. Mm-hmm. It is not about being this person where my love never likes. I live to be of service to the community. Mm-hmm. And I sometimes struggle a lot when there's so many obstacles in the way where people try and fight me to stop me from doing that. Mm-hmm. But my main aim in life is being of service to the community. Mm-hmm. To say to the people, listen, I am here. I have access to A, B, C, and D resources. I have access to A, B, C, and D information. Utilize me. How can Olinda help you? Mm-hmm. How can Olinda and her team be
personal
of service?
issues aside, this is what I want to do. Yeah. This is what I'm pushing to do. So that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
So there's something I always tell her, and mm-hmm. I tell her this from, like I started telling you that from the very beginning. Always use your powers for good, because of course people need help. Sometimes they don't need money. Mm-hmm. They just need advice. Sometimes they just need someone to listen, because we get a lot of inboxes of people saying, yo, this is what I'm going through depression and I feel like killing myself. Mm-hmm. And they feel like you're the only person who can help them get out of that. Mm-hmm. So if you make time for that, it actually helps as well. Mm-hmm. Okay. So imagine a situation where,
so this is something that I hope makes sense, because I always wonder when I see online Olinda, whatever will be going on, she still has people saying, you've helped me do this, you've inspired me to do this. So you, Titan, are confirming that regardless of what may be going in the personal life and whatever people are reading on social media, are people actually hitting Olinda up for help?
Yes, they are. To be honest, actually, with the work we do, we don't need social media. Mm-hmm. I need it probably for promo stuff and whatever. That's fine.
Yeah.
But social media is a lot of work. You can attest to that.
Yeah.
So, and the business we have is not inclined to social media. Mm-hmm. But it's those little, or rather big stories that move us to stay on it.
All right.
Because imagine if you go off, how will
people reach us?
Yeah.
How will I know that there is somebody that is struggling with school fees? How will we know that somebody is fighting depression? Mm-hmm. How will they come to our inbox to say, I've had women say to me, listen, I was literally set with a bottle of rat poison and I was about to drink it. And then somebody just sent me your live video where you're giving your Monday motivational speech. And it took me away from the edge where I was about to jump off.
All right.
So, yeah.
Okay, what does the OC Foundation do? We always hear you talk about OC Foundation. What does it do? And what is the goal?
The Olinda Chapel Foundation actually has a constitution. Constitution.
Yes.
And it also, but it's being amended as we speak by our lawyers, because what we had done, I'm a feminist.
Mm-hmm. Yes, she admits finally.
I'm a feminist.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the 29th of June 2021, live on PowerFM Zimbabwe Center Stage, Olinda Chapel admitted that she is a feminist. Okay.
I am pro-women. I am pro-children, you know. I'm one of those you've done
that many times.
Absolutely. I am pro-women, but we have realized that equality is equality. As women, we cannot be screaming that equal rights, but yet we then also create a space where we are kind of what's the word? Promoting inequality. Is that correct? For men, because the OCF constitution is about women and children. So that is us saying, but we're also saying equality. So what we're now doing with our constitution, we're amending it.
That's what I want to say. Does not contradict your if you want to include everybody at your constitution, but you're fixing that. That's something.
Absolutely.
Right.
So now we are actually amending that constitution to also include men, because there are very good men out there that are saying, listen, all I want is a chance to be able to look after my wife and my children as a man, and I'm struggling to do that. And there are opportunities that men can do. Men can also become nurse aides. Men can also have different jobs that women actually do themselves. But what we try and do is we try and promote women a bit more than we do with men. So we're amending that constitution to make it all inclusive.
All right. Unfortunately, we couldn't get water for you. Yes, thank you, Titan. Titan gets it. Yes, Titan. Thank you. Titan gets it. All right.
Someone will be fired.
I will be in trouble. All right, Olinda. So this is the thing. The question is, a lot of people, based on what you're saying, people have thrown around this question. Olinda does these things for her personal benefit. Into all of this. Where is this money coming from? Are you getting from donors? Are you getting it from Titan Mbinga? Where is this money coming from? Because surely you can't be driving top of the range vehicles, going to the top holiday destinations, living your best life, wearing designer clothes and all this, and then still be able to help people. Where is the money coming from?
It's self-funded. Very self-funded. 100% self-funded. It is from Gain Healthcare. Gain Healthcare funds the OCF. We have never gone out looking for donations. We encourage people to be involved in the community. But so much there are times whereby we could be in the Maldives, on holiday. But we are not doing that. We are saying we want to be of service to the community. And that's all we care about. This is why even this past weekend, for the first time when I went on the ground when we went to feed the homeless kids, we took our children with us because we want them to learn from
the other side of life.
Because OCF has got a trust that will continue to exist beyond me, beyond Titan. It will go on to the next generation. The way we've set it up, it will continue even after our children and their children's children are gone. That's the legacy that we want to leave behind. Something of purpose that actually serves the people.
Someone said here, the comment is gone. You're very well spoken. So do you practice before you speak?
No.
It's just coming from the heart.
I've always,
she dreams in English.
Oh, see your life now. So even the nightmares are in English. Stop. All right.
And it's a madzigiri. What are they called in English? English.
Press down.
What does madzikirira mean in English? Can someone send us on WhatsApp madzikirirachi? All right, Olinda, there's also a big question, a bone of contention, not only with you, but with a lot of people who do these foundations and do philanthropic work. Why post on social media? Why must you tell people the homeless children? Why are you putting that on social media?
When Jesus fed the 5,000 with 2 fish and 3 loaves of bread, are we not hearing about it? How many millennials later on? And did you hear about it? Could Jesus fed how many?
It's his disciples wrote about
the reason
that.
Because now that what was written in the Bible encourages other people to feed. The 5,000 with 3 loaves and 2 fish, right?
5 fish.
So, same thing with World Health Organization, United Nations, any other Red Cross, name it, that do philanthropy work.
Sorry, Aunt Mazikira, sleep paralysis.
Okay.
All right, let's move on.
Kind of private school. They put it out there as a way, excuse me. Chambarandi roya cheti. Ndataka kukosora ndishika mno. I swear. Ndakachibokosora ngoeze. Anyway, the reason why we put it out
innocent.
there is it also encourages other people to do philanthropy work. I've had so many people that come to me, Olinda, how do I set up my own foundation? How do I set up my own trust? Olinda, I'm so happy nezvawaita. Ndobatsira ningise ndaona munhu wongochiposta where. How can I reach out to that person?
All right.
I've had a lot of women, especially in the United Kingdom, business women, that have adopted not just children, adopted adults. Make sure they go back to school, make sure they are employed, just because they have seen it on my platforms.
The purpose of letting it be known that this is what you're doing is also to help to get other people on board who might want to help but don't know how to do it.
Everything that
Spreading
we show.
goodness.
Remember, we were talking that there's a lot of people who approach us and whatever.
All right.
So,
We've run out of time. We've got 2.5 minutes. Let's just take 2 calls. Please keep it positive. This is a family listening station. Ask whatever question you want to ask to Olinda. And please also just turn down the volume of your radio and don't put your phone on speaker. PowerFM, hello? PowerFM, hello? Hello? Haley?
Beto, I love you. Beto, I love you. I love you. I love you.
What? I think he loves Ethel. He's talking to Ethel. Is your second name Ethel? No. All right, it's not. PowerFM, hello?
There's something you want to tell us, Chamvary?
No, my second name. Yes, like OC. PowerFM, hello?
How are you?
I'm fine. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Kokwe.
Gokwe, what's your name?
My name is Sipo.
Sibo, go ahead and speak to OC and Titan. All right, thank you. PowerFM, hello?
Hello, Chamvary.
Hi, what's your name and where are you calling from? Oh my goodness, we lost that caller. PowerFM, hello? What's going on? I think
Something in the water or in the air.
something is going on today.
I need to save those.
I definitely am. PowerFM, hello?
Hello, how are you, Chamvary?
I'm fine. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Papa Ida from Metro.
Pastor Ida, go ahead and speak to OC and Titan.
Oh, so how are you?
And how are you?
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
You're
doing
Pastor.
a good job. Shall keep it up.
Please repeat what you said.
I said these guys are doing a very good job.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, can I speak to you off air?
You would have to get in touch with our office.
With your office?
Yeah.
Oh, how can I get the number now?
We'll give out the number in a short little bit. We're running out of time. Let us just give you the number on air. Off air.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. So we've got 30 seconds, less than 30 seconds. Last words, Olinda, and the contact details for your office.
I just think, I really want to encourage people to also be a service in the community. There's a lot of people that are struggling out there, and for them to just reach out to their neighbors. You just don't have to count on OCF or all the other philanthropy work that's done out there. You can be a service to the community, and I just want everybody to do the same.
All right. Thank you very much to NMB. They came through and sponsored this week's Center Stage. They'll do this again next week. We will post that number on OC's number onto our Facebook page. But remember, NMB is a proud cash collection partner of Money Transfer Organization. So go and pick up your World Remit, send it to Mukuru and Small World from NMB Bank. We are done for this week. Thank you to OC as well as to Titan for coming through.
Center Stage with Chamvary. All the hot